Alright guys, we're back.
はい。ですが、私にも本当のところはわからない。私はただ、やり直しがしたいだけなのかもしれません。
Saber looks down quietly. For a moment, she looks like a repentant lost child.
そうか。ともかくそれで安心した。セイバーがさ、遠坂みたいに夢は世界征服よなんて言い出したらどうしようかって心配したぞ。
リンが聞いたら怒りますね。彼女はそういうことを口にする人間ではありません。彼女ならば聖杯を自分のためだけに使うでしょうが、それは決して世を混乱に陥れるものではないでしょう。
そうか？俺は違った意味であいつにだけは聖杯を渡しちゃいかんと思ってるが。
I nod to myself. Sabers watched me with a gentle expression. That's the end of that conversation. It was a subject I should have kept away from. The atmosphere is softened by talk of Tosaka, so let's end this conversation right here. But a small pain remains in my chest. Even though I'm relieved that Saber's wish isn't a vulgar one, I think there's something wrong with that wish of hers. Well, talking has cooled me down, so let's continue with the training. I'm skipping school, so I should acquaint my body with fighting as much as time allows.
セイバー、始めよう。休憩はもういいよ。
そうなのですか？見たところ、体の熱は下がったようですが、痛みの方はまだ収まっていないでしょう。
構わないよ、そんなの。ただの内身なんだから、多少の痛みは我慢する。今の。
しかし、それで悪化しては鍛錬の意味がない。もうしばらくは様子を見るべきだと思いますが。
いいからいいから。遠坂が帰ってくるまでにやっときたいんだ。あいつにはこんな姿見せられないだろ。
わかりました。確かにいずれ敵となる凛にシロウの腕前を知られるのはよくありませんね。多少無茶とは思いますが、そういうことでしたらペースを上げていきましょう。
Saber picks up the shinai, and then a strange sound echoes to the dojo.
セイバ
ー Was she hungry? I think that was Saber's stomach.
空腹のようです。鍛錬に夢中で気がつきませんでした。
そういえばもう昼か。
No wonder her stomach has started growling. I'm not that hungry yet, but if Saber's hungry, let's have lunch. It'll be good if my body heals in that time as well.
いや、ちょうどいいし昼にしよう。ささっと材料買ってくるから、セイバーは居間で休んでいてくれ。
シロ、外出するなら私も付き添いますが。
大丈夫、すぐ近くの商店街だ。真っ昼間から襲いかかってくるやつはいないし、セイバーがいたら逆に目立つよ。
本当に危険はないのですね。
ないって。すぐに帰ってくるから待っててくれ。
Ah, someone's gonna attack him in the daytime. Man, the neighbor dogs are just loud, man. If you can hear them. I'll take my wallet and go outside. It won't take even 10 minutes on a bicycle to get to the shopping district from here. By the way, the bicycle I just took from the garage is bicycle number 2. Number 1 still out in front of the Ryudo temple. I descend the hill. I don't think I've been to the shopping district in the daytime on a weekday since I was running errands as a child. Because it's daytime, there are lots of housewives at the intersection on their way home from shopping. They're coming from the shopping district that Sakura and I go to regularly. I finished buying all the groceries, ingredients for lunch for 2, and a light Japanese snack. Dinner tonight is fine since Tosaka's in charge of that, but I buy enough bread for 4 people for tomorrow's breakfast. I don't know how to make strawberry jam, so I buy the cheapest. No, that'll probably get me some criticism, so I buy a rather expensive one.
くそ、ひどい出費だ。 なんだってこんな甘ったるいもんのために1000円も払わなくちゃいけないんだ？
Better off playing it safe, dude. I complain as I put the groceries into the bicycle cart. And then, I feel something tugging at my clothes from behind. I turn around, wondering what it could be. There is a young girl with silver hair.
お前は
Oh, Ilya, of course. I back off, knocking the bicycle over. I stand ready at once while the girl just smiles at me. I don't feel any murderous intent or not even enmity from that girl. In addition, the girl says,
よかった。生きてたんだね、お兄ちゃん。
and she smiles happily. This girl is definitely Berserker's master. The master of the monster that slashed me in one blow that night. Who would expect to meet someone like this in a shopping district near their house, especially in daytime?
まさかここでやる気か？
おかしなことを言うんだね。お日様が出ているうちに戦っちゃダメなんだから。
She frowns in displeasure. That is definitely the behavior of a young girl suitable for her age. I don't know her intentions. But even I can tell that the girl in front of me is harmless.
お前確か
イリアスフィール・フォン・アインツベル。長いからイリアでいいよ。それでお兄ちゃんはなんて名前？
俺はエミヤシロウだけど。
エミヤシロ？なんか言いにくい名前だね、それ。
俺もそんな発音で言われたのは初めてだ。いいよ、覚えにくかったらシロウでいい。そっちが名前だ。
シロウ？なんだ、思ってたより簡単な名前なんだね。そうか、シロウか。うん、響きは合格ね。単純だけど孤高な感じがするわ。
He's the only guy that'll get himself into trouble. Indirectly at that. He doesn't even try and he just attracts all these problems. Eliasville looks at me with suggestive eyes. My body unintentionally moves and lowers its waist down so it can move more freely. Because she is Berserker's master. If she felt like it, she probably could blow me away along with the flower shop next to me.
ああ、そう身構えなくていいよ、シロウ。今日はバーサーカーも置いてきたの。お兄ちゃんだってセイバーを連れてないから、おあいこ。
Eliasville looks up at my face happily.
いや、おあいこってお前。
ね、お話ししよう。私ね、話したいこといっぱいあったんだから。
The girl clings to my arm as naturally as if she were holding her father's.
待ていきなり何しやがるお前。新手の策略かこいつは。
何って、だからお話したよ。普通の子供って仲良くお話しするものなんでしょ？
Yeah, they especially don't go blowing up holes through people.
いや、それはそうなんだが、俺とお前は違うだろう。マスター同士だし、一度戦った仲じゃないか。むしろ敵だ、敵。
それは違うよ。私に敵なんていないもん。他のマスターはただの害虫。けどいい子にしてたらシロウは見逃してあげてもいいよ。
She's saying terrible things so casually too.
ああ、もうとにかく離れろ。お前めちゃくちゃだぞ。なんか。
I swing my hand and throw Eliasville off. She topples. As I try to make her let go, the girl almost falls to the ground. Why the hell did I do something like that right then? When I noticed, I instantly reached out for Eliasville. Jeez, this is too long. Ilya's waist and caught her as she fell. I silently lower Ilya to the ground. Ilya is silent. I don't know what to say either, so I stand still looking down at Ilya. This is awkward. This is awkward to the instant I try to leave to go home.
何？お兄ちゃん、私のこと嫌いなの？
That night, she says this with the same glowing red eyes she had when Berserker was with her. chill runs down my spine. Her gestures up to now were so childlike that my sense of danger had faded, but she's definitely Berserker's master. I'll die if I disobey her. I can't show my face to Saber if I die in vain here, and most of all, I'll involve all the people here in the shopping district. Yes, I can bet on it. This girl would mercilessly use her power as a master, no matter where she is.
わかった。話をすればいいんだろう。おとなしくするから、それでいいか、イリア。
それじゃあ、あっちの公園に行こう。さっき見てきたんだけどね。ちょうど誰もいなかったんだ。
This girl just wants to make friends. Elia starts to run with dancing steps.
ほら、早く急がないと置いていっちゃうからね、シロー。
Elia runs through the shopping district spinning in circles.
あいつ、本当に先行っちまったぞ。
Beyond amazement, I'm a bit moved. For this girl Ilya, any promise is an absolute truth. That's why she ran off so happily. She doesn't think I'll run away thinking it's a chance to do so when I'm alone. It's so funny because I was thinking that I'm like, we could get away right now. I told her I'll talk to her, so she ran off trusting me to do so.
なんなんだ、あいつ。
She's really unbalanced. But, well, I'm not yet grown up enough to betray such a pure trust. Ilya and I are alone in the small park a little away from the shopping district. Maybe all the children are at school, or maybe such a small park isn't popular anymore. We start to talk in the empty winter park, bathed in a strangely tense atmosphere.
って話をしようって何話せって言うんだ。セイバーのこととか知りたいのか。
セイバーのことってどうして？
だって俺たちマスターだろ。敵のサーバントの情報は知りたいと思うだろ
う。何よ、そんな話は嫌よ。もっと面白い話じゃないとつまんない。
いや、つまんないって言われてもな。ならイリアは何が面白いって言うんだよ。
そんなのわかんないよ。私、あんまり人と話したことってないんだ。だから何話していいかわかんない。
お前な、そんなんで話をしようだなんて連れ出したのか。物事はよく考えてから行動しろって教わんなかったか？なかっただろう。なら今からちゃんと思慮深い大人になるんだぞ。
いいよだ。そういうのはシローに任せるわ。レディーをエスコートするのは男の人の責任なんでしょ。なら私はシローについてけばいいだけだもん。
She smiles and leans on my shoulder. She's not just being overfamiliar, but it's as natural as a small animal snuggling because it's cold. Wait, looking closely at her, she does actually look cold.
いや、もしかして寒いのか？
寒い。私、寒いの苦手なの。
She breathes out a white puff. Even though she said she doesn't like it, she looks at her breath happily.
そうか。いつもはそうでもないんだけど、今日は妙に寒いからな。寒いのが苦手なら答えるだろうけど、そのイリアはどっから来たんだ？なんか随分と貴族っぽい名前だけど。
貴族っぽいんじゃなくて貴族だよ。私はアインツベルンのね、古いお城で生まれたの。いっつも寒くて雪が降ってたんだ。だからこれぐらいの寒さは平気かな。
寒い国に生まれたのか。なら寒さには慣れてるもんじゃないのか、普通。
慣れてるけど寒いのは嫌なの。私、冷たいのよりあったかい方が好きだもん。白だってあったかい方がいいんじゃない？
Well, I don't know about Shirou, but I personally prefer the cold.
ああ、そりゃそうだ。冷たいよりは暖かい方がいい。
Well, there's his answer.
だよね。だから寒い日は部屋の中で温まってるの。
でも雪は好きよ。白くて私の髪と同じだって父様が言ってたから。
I clapped my hands together. She's right now that she mentioned it. I was trying to work out what I associated with Ilya. If there was such a thing as a snow fairy, wouldn't it look like her?
うまいこと言うな、イリアの親父さんは。確かにイリアの髪は雪みたいだ。白くてなんだか柔らかそうだし。
でしょ。この髪はね、イリアの自慢なんだから。私の中で唯一女の子らしい母様譲りの髪なんだ。
Ilya laughs happily. Seeing such gestures really numbs me. I couldn't have believed she was really Berserker's master if I hadn't seen it.
ねえ、シロはお父さんから譲ってもらったものってあるの？あ、魔術刻印っていうのはなしよ。マスターとしてじゃなくてお父さんとして譲ってもらったものだよ。
俺？最後にもらったのは家かな。その前は名字で、最初にもらったのは
My life when I was about to die. Because I was the only one saved by Kiritsugu in that fire 10 years ago.
そうだな、イリアみたいな両親から受け継いだ肉体的な特徴はないよ。けどそれに負けないぐらい多くのものをもらってきたと思う。
Ilias is delighted as if it concerned her. I bet no one could stay unhappy if they were smiled at like this.
でも今の話だとシロは魔術刻印を受け取らなかったんだ。おかしいな。じゃあシロはマスターじゃないの？
いや、魔術刻印のない半人前の魔術師だけどマスターだぞ。そういうイリアはマスターなんだから魔術師なんだよな。
私魔術師なんかじゃなくてマスターだよ。普通の魔術なんて教わらなかったもの。
はあ？じゃあ親から魔術刻印を受け取らなかったのか。お城を持ってるぐらいの名門なんだろ、イリアのうちは。
そうだけど魔術刻印ってマスターになるためのものじゃないの？だからマスターだよ、私。
Ilya tilts her head in confusion. I too tilt my head in confusion. It seems like Ilya's words are slightly off and we're not having a real conversation.
なあイリア、一つ聞くけどイリアはどこに住んでるんだ？どうも聖杯戦争のためだけにこの町に来たみたいだけど、それじゃあ今はホテル暮らしとか？
No, first of all, it would be terrible if she doesn't have a guardian. It's unheard of to let a child like this come to Japan by herself.
ホテル？それって別荘のこと？
なあ、似たようなもんだ。家じゃないけど泊まれるところ。
それならあるよ。ほら、あっちに大きな森があるよね。そこの奥におじいさまのおじいさまが建てた洋館があるの。アインツベルンのマスターはね、聖杯戦争の時はそこに住むんだって。
Ilya is pointing to the west. Certainly there's a deep undeveloped mountain forest in that
あ
direction.
の森って車で1時間もかかるだろう。そこから一人で来てるのか、イリアは。
うん、今日は抜け出してきたの。セラもリーゼリットもメイドのくせにうるさいんだもん。せっかく日本に来たんだからその間ぐらいは外に出てもいいと思うの。欲しいものは何だって手に入ったけどいつも部屋に閉じこもってたんだから、これくらいはご褒美なの。
部屋に閉じこもってたってイリアがか？
うん、雪が降るとね、体に悪いから外に出してもらえなかったの。だから大抵は部屋の中で遊んでたんだ。あ、でも大丈夫だよ。こっちはお城ほど寒くないから一人でも平気だもん。
Ilya says so with a full smile. She swings her legs and it seems she's having fun just doing so. Without knowing why, I put my hand to the grocery bag. I take out the dorayaki I was supposed to eat with Saber and again, without knowing why, handed it to Ilya.
食べるか。安物だけど。
え？何それ？食べ物？
そうだよ。甘いのは好きじゃないけど、これだけは別だ。うちは親子ともども、お茶受けはこいつなんだ。
くれるの？
やる。一人で食ってもうまくないから、二人で食おう。
I handed the dorayaki. Ilya hesitates and then takes the Japanese snack that I'm sure she's never seen before. This is so different. She is not the same person that used Berserker against us in the past. She eats it happily. Her gestures are so enthusiastic that the expression stuffing her cheeks fits perfectly. I eat my dorayaki as well and endured the shock that attacked the back of my head. Jeez, why was I thinking it might be nice to have a smaller sister like this?
けど、本当に。
I think Ilya is too innocent. This girl might really be a child who doesn't yet know the difference between good and evil. I can barely imagine how a child born in a family of magi is raised. But still, I can tell that the environment Ilya was raised in wasn't normal. Tosaka is like that, but she's a magus by nature from the core. She has accepted the Holy Grail War and the killings between masters as murder. But maybe this girl became a master without knowing what it means to kill someone. I've only talked a bit with her, but I don't think Ilya is a girl that would want to kill others. So...
イリア、真面目な話なんだが。
Then, Ilya suddenly raised her head as if called by someone.
イリア、どうした？なんかあったのか？
もう帰らないと。バーサーカーが起きちゃった。
She jumps off the bench. Ilya runs out of the park without saying goodbye and disappears in the blink of an eye. I get back to the house. I decide not to mention that I met Ilya. I know it's something that I should tell her about right away, but I still don't think I want to tell her about it. The Ilya I met at the park wasn't a master. I talked with Ilya about trifling matters, and we parted in a trifling manner as well. So I'm hesitant to tell others about what happened today. I feel guilty since it's like I'm hiding something from them, but I don't want them to think of Ilya I met today as my enemy. After eating lunch with Saber, we continue to train at the dojo, and before I know it, it's time for dinner already. I rest my tired body and take a bath to wash my sweat off. When I go to the living room, dinner is prepared. I'm a bit moved. It's nice having dinner ready without me doing anything when I come out of the bath.
エミヤくん、夕食だけど。何よ、バカみたいに立ち尽くして。
But why does she have to say something that totally destroys the moment?
なんでもない。夕食だろ？ありがたくいただくよ。セイバーは？
セイバーさんならシローの部屋に行ったみたいだけど会わなかった？おっかしいな。さっきまでここにいたけど。
旅館みたいに入り組んだ家だからすれ違ったんじゃない？いいわ。セイバーは私が呼んでくるから。エミヤくんはもう一度洗面所に行ってきなさい。髪よく乾いてないわよ。
本当だ。悪い。それじゃあセイバーは任せた。
I wave my hand to Tosaka and return to the hallway. As Tosaka said, the Emiya house has many paths because of the aimless reconstruction. The worst one is the route to the bathroom, and it really is like a hotel because you can get there from my room or from the living room. I enter the bathroom. I don't like hair dryer, so I'll use the towel I used before. In an instant, I forget everything that happened today.
シロ。
I hear a voice. A figure in front of me saying something.
二度湯のようですが、今は私が使っています。できれば遠慮してもらえると助かるのですが。
She says so without hesitation. Hold on a second. I have to explain. I know I have to explain to her that this is an accident, but my head is totally blank. After all, this had enough impact to make me forget everything that happened today.
Shirou、湯にのぼせたのですか？耳まで真っ赤ですが、体を冷やすのなら縁側に出るべきです。
いや、そうするけど、その前に謝らないとまずい。
I look away from Saber and calm my pounding heart.
これは事故なんだ。いや、こうして出くわしちまった時点で釈明の余地はないんで、セイバーは俺に怒っていい。
I say so while trying to look down and calming myself the best I can. Saber thinks for a while.
シロ、顔を上げてください。
I raise my head as she tells me to.
なんでそのままなんだ。
シロが謝るほどのことではありませんから。このような場面を見たところで気にする必要はないと言いたいのです。
はい？
以前にも言ったでしょう。サーバントにとって性別などさまつなことだと。シロは私の体を見て慌てているようですが、私は女性である前にサーバントです。ですからそのような気遣いは不要かと。
What is she saying? Now, even if Saber herself says that, it doesn't change the fact that she's a girl. Or could it be... I have an idea, but is it true?
聞くけど、着替え中を見られても恥ずかしくないって言うんじゃないだろうな、セイバー。
なぜ恥じる必要があるのです。
I thought so. But even if she doesn't care, I'll definitely go insane.
悪かった。とにかく謝る。次にこんなことがあったら、セイバーの好きにしていい。
I turn around 180 degrees and exit the dressing room awkwardly. Saber looks at me in her usual manner until I disappear. Dinner ends. I think it was a normal dinner table for everyone except me. As for me, I couldn't even sense the taste with the scene in the dressing room flickering in my mind. I opened the window by the porch and I was cooling my head off, but I'm done with that. I'll catch a cold if I keep doing this.
シロ、ここにいたのですか？
セイバー、なんだよ、俺になんか言おうか。
私ではなくシロにあるかと。いいのですか？夜はリンに魔術を教わるという約束だったはずですが。
I hit my head.
すっかり忘れてた。サンキュー、今すぐ行ってくれ。
I run to the outbuilding and go to the second floor. I knock on the door of the guest room that Tosaka occupies.
シロー、いいわよ。ちょっと今手が離せないから勝手に入って。
Tosaka's voice comes back somehow without composure. As soon as I enter the room, I see Tosaka doing something weird. Tosaka has something like a jewel in her hand, a syringe in the other hand, and a handkerchief in her mouth.
質問していいかな、トサカ。
ちょっと待って、今日の夜はこれで終わりだから。
Saying that, Tosaka puts the needle into her arm. She draws blood out of herself. And taking the blood, she drips it one drop at a time onto the jewel and grasps the bloody jewel. Something like dizziness passes by. I'm barely able to tell that it's the light of the magical energy, but...
これだけやってもまだ3割か。やっぱり手持ちの9つだけでやっていかなくちゃダメみたいね。
Tosaka slumps her shoulders and puts the stone back into some kind of jewelry box.
トサカ、約束通り教えを請いに来たんだけど。
But first, I'm curious about what she was doing.
ええ、待ってたわ。昼間はセイバーと体の方を鍛えてたんでしょ。なら夜は中身を鍛えないとね。
Tosaka seems happy as she's more than ready to teach. Saber said she wasn't any good at teaching, but I bet this one's the complete opposite. No, putting that aside.
さて、それじゃあ何から行こうか。確かシローは強化の魔術しか使えないって言ってたけど。
いや、その前にちょっといいか。やっぱり気になる。トサカさ、さっき何してたんだよ。注射器を自分に刺すなんて危ないだろ。
あれ？あれは魔弾を作ってただけよ。うちの魔術は力の流動と転換だからね。こうやって余裕があるときは自分の魔力をよそに移しておくのよ。